Ad Astra Abyssosque. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Thanks. Cool. Glad we got it to work. Thanks, Twitch. Thanks for participating today. It's always a good time. What is up, Gregory? What is up?
Not too much. Get these dailies done in Genshin, then maybe start Ghost of Tsushima.
Nice.
What about you?
I'm basically doing the same thing. I'm doing some Genshin dailies myself. I went through the fucking struggle bus earlier, so that was my challenge. My challenge there.
What are you struggling with?
Oh, so Destiny has the like update reset tonight, whatever you want to call it. So we stopped playing probably like maybe halfway through this past season because we pretty much had done everything. We were pretty close to max light, nothing crazy. Anyways, so you know about the seals in Destiny, like you get the name or the title under your name.
Sure.
Well, you gotta do like a bunch of challenges during the season or whatever to get them. Anyways, there's supposed to be like a maintenance, like a downtime a little earlier, and then like a 4-hour window period where you could play again, and then the big maintenance for the new DLC. And anyway, for the 4-hour downtime, or the 4-hour period where you could play, I couldn't get into the server because it was at max capacity for 3 hours basically. In order for me to get my first seal, my first title ever, I needed to do like 3 things. And literally, I had to find like these random eyes and to shoot them with a gun. They were like hidden around different parts of the planets that are going away. And then we had to do a specific mission. But I wasn't sure how I'd get the mission to do it, or to unlock the triumph for the seal. Anyways, the servers went offline 2.5 minutes after we beat the final boss, after collecting all the like eyes and shit. It was nuts.
Jesus.
So literally, like, I clicked the triumphs to like acknowledge that I got them. Like clicked them, and it took like 4.5 seconds. It's like contacting Destiny servers, contacting. I was like fucking spamming these bitches, and it's just like triumph unlocked, and then like 2.5 seconds later, triumph unlocked, seal, and then literally. It was like, Destiny servers are offline. I was like, oh shit. So I got it, but it's just skin of my teeth. It was just nuts.
Holy shit.
Me and Ruxin, it was a funny, like, clutch moment, really. But, yeah, good stuff. I need to see what books are actually available today. I need to loot books.
Let's go. Time is
Apparently we can earn Barbara again. I saw like a thing that she's gonna be like another, or you can get her again apparently if there's another character, or not another character, but another like free unlock.
Like with 1.1?
Yeah. I don't know how good or bad that is, but I'll take another Barbara. Why not?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what domains are available. Adventurer's Handbook. I really need those fucking sword domains. Sword book. That's not the one I need. Is there another, where the fuck is this? You have all the domains unlocked there, Gregory?
Pretty sure.
I might need to have you. Wow, maybe it's just not available today. Let's see if I can look at it. I'm gonna ask you, can you see if... Oh no, it's for Tuesdays and Fridays, so it's definitely not available today. Okay. Domain of Master, Frozen Abyss. I'll need to grind that shit out tomorrow. I can get this today, so... Altar of Flames, Monday and Thursday, huh? Oh, if you're down to do some character book grinding, I'm down.
I don't know. Maybe not today. Like I want to get a start on this Ghost of Tsushima. Since my buddy lent it to me.
Gotcha.
We'll see. I need to get my dailies done first.
I'm gonna do it. I'm going for my 4 missions. I'm basically gonna spend all my resin today in that domain, just getting books, and then vice versa. Tomorrow, I'm gonna do the same thing with the Deluxe book because those are the books I actually need. Oh man. Coming this heavy hitter to Luke, I'm really enjoying it. How many Primo gems you got saved up right for the banner?
Oh, not a lot.
Oh man, I'm ready to go.
I had enough. I did one more pull to try and get Noelle to have max constellations with her. And I got her and my second Klee.
That's fair. I mean, Noelle, you basically made your endgame character, so it is what it is.
Yeah, she's actually... Oh, she's fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
When I pop her proper ult, she has... I can't remember exactly if it's 3,500 or almost 4k attack. Oh.
Search for 3 spots with wind marks on the tree. I guess I don't fucking see it. Tripping. Am I supposed to climb? Have you gotten this daily mission before?
Which one?
Search for 3 spots with wind marks in the tree.
It doesn't sound familiar.
I'm not sure if that means like I need a wind character.
You may need to use that that elemental vision. From the
I
sounds of it.
just popped it. I didn't see it. Got some says it's down. Maybe I should just read the quest again. Search for 3 spots with wind marks in the tree. I don't fucking... See what the fuck you mean for wind marks? It says it's down, so I'm really not sure. I just press. Oh, okay. I don't know how I got here, but yeah. So I have 5,900 Primogems.
Holy shit!
Plus 8 free pulls in the premium and 8 free pulls in the Diluc.
So what you're saying is you're good to go.
Yep. I might even spend a little bit of money. Okay, I really don't understand this quest. What the fuck am I supposed to do here? I'm using the elemental vision. I don't see it.
Just Google.
It says like right to the front of the tree, so it's giving me the fucking indicator on. Yeah, I might have to Google this. I really don't get it. Genshin Impact. Three wind marks. Oh, good. That's the third search down. Oh, good lord. That's nuts. Okay, I wouldn't have guessed that. It's literally like... So the area's on the ground, but the wind marks are in the tree at the highest level with, like, toothpick-sized collectibles. They're like individual leaves on the branch. That's what they are.
That's pretty janky.
Yeah, I wouldn't have fucking figured that out. better than I thought, at least.
Just sharpen my spear.
Oh yeah, what do I need to go do? I need to go kill the Fatui skirmishers again. Some of the armadillo guys. Now I'll go do the domain. That's basically what I fucking do at this point. I just come in, I load in, go hunt those a daily, and then move on. Unfortunately, I'm gonna need a fuck ton of those. I can't wait till I have this shit up to max level. My fucking Phoenix Ultimate. Oh man, it's gonna be so good.
Mm.
I only have it on like level 2, I think, right now, because I don't have the books for it. Let's see, map. Wolf and Dumb. Oh yeah, so I got 2 gladiator mods last week. I think for killing Devon.
Nice.
So now I can actually do the 2-piece gladiator set, which is nice.
Well, there you go.
I need this 1.1 to crush out so I can see what looks like I didn't fucking mark my relics. Jesus Christ. I think the mark relics is the fucking literal worst. Artifact out of here, that's pretty good. Usually that doesn't happen. Oh, hello, Ruin Hunter. not stand a chance from a hunter. Kills.
In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
I think I did. Oh, for sure, 100% faster. That's okay. No wind ray for some reason. There it is. Fighting these guys by the dragon's fucking lair.
Let the show begin!
Let's move. Stay right. Send this quickly. Killjoy. We've only just begun.
There's one down.
Incoming! To the king! Let's dance! Yeah!
Oh, that's not, yeah.
Alright, all that's done.
I'm going to go become my daily enemy. enemies I need to kill, and then probably just farm out that entire domain for the rest of it. Because I might as well get the talent books and stock up on them. I can do bosses later in the week when that battle pass resets anyways. Plus I have to do 20 domains, I think, for the battle pass, even if I wanted to make progress on it.
Yeah. Wait, doesn't that reset tomorrow?
Tonight. I think I've got an hour, realistically. Let's see, what's it say? 2 hours, I'm sorry. 2 hours. I still need to go and kill a fire flower a couple times, too.
Yeah, I need to kill the electric cube 2 more times.
Electric cube's easy, though.
Oh yeah, no, I just already smashed it out. Takes like 2 minutes maybe. And then I'll have Fischl and Sucrose at 70, and then Zongling and Noel at 80.
Oh, you looks like you couldn't stand the fire, bro. Where'd they go? Oh, they didn't fall off the edge, you greedy bitch. Let's go kill some more. I need to kill some more geo hashlings. I gotta get this fucking sword up another notch.
Let the show begin.
Oh. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay, you're dead. Why are you hiding up there, sir? Can't get it because I'm a fucking rock hand. Nice if you had people like fucking spawn in the right area and not do dumb shit all the time. Alright. Goes here, right here, somewhere nearby. That's all the Fatui dead.
You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time. Guess we can rest a bit.
Alright. Oh, God, every time. Alright, let's go get this Fatui guy. And then some Geo Bishlops. Let's go Domain Cruise after that. Thanks, bud. Thanks, bud.
Holy shit.
What?
The intro to this game so far?
Oh yeah, it's supposed to be, like I said, it's supposed to be pretty fucking good, Greg.
No, I hear it's like fucking top tier, but this like intro cinematic fucking shit got real quick.
So, I mean, it's next gen, right?
God.
It's a next gen title, I'm pretty sure. Could be wrong.
Yeah, apparently there's like a PS5 version of it too.
Interesting. I really need to get over to that fucking Guyun forest. That's the thing I need to do. Ratio for my weapon. What was my weapon? 60? Alright. That's not terrible. Oh, at this point I have enough of the Geovish slaps. I need to get more of those, Wednesdays and Saturdays, huh? Alright, well, I'll work towards that a little bit. Probably get this sword of a level 70 this week. There you are.
Let the show begin.
What am I need for the other sword? Actually, that should be something I should have locally farm on too. Actually, I almost have everything for that, which is hilarious. What's this one? I do have everything for this. Interesting. almost want to level up my debate club, honestly.
It's pretty solid, but there's definitely better weapons later on.
It's true, right? Like the Prototype Animus, like, it can do a higher chunk of damage, but can only happen once every 15 seconds, while the Debate Club can do 120% attack damage within a small radius. In fact, lasts 15 seconds, but can happen every 3 seconds. So,
I hear you, but the base damage is going to be a big hit.
I mean, like, I feel like I wish the one thing I wish I could do. Actually, there probably is stats for it online. Let's see. I wonder if I can actually see if there's a. Because I would love to see like 60 to 60, right? Like, what's the Debate Club stats at level 60? Hey, someone has it versus Prototype Animus. Reddit. Oh, it's always a good place to. So I both level 50 Animus is +2, the Debate Club is +5. Calculate some damage output between these two to see which to further best. I'll probably be up for Diluc for a long time. Animus will win over the Debate Club at level 16 onward. Assume same refinement. Debate Club can proc 120% at most 5 times in 15 seconds. The Animus can only proc 480% once every 2 hits every 15 seconds. Statistically, meaning one will deal an extra 600% damage over 15 seconds, while the other will deal 480%. Level 6 of the Debate has an attack of blah blah. Okay, so I guess what it comes down to is if you're fighting a boss, the Animus is better, but for mobs, the Debate Club actually might be better. Oh god. So someone did a more pointed breakdown. So apparently with the Debate Club, if I used Diluc, that was it. Where is it? It's 120% extra damage on elemental skill can apparently be recharged or re-affected every time I use his like L2. If you don't know what Diluc's L2, you can do it 3 times. So every time I do it, I can do 3 single hits, getting the bonus damage. And apparently, in 30 seconds, you can get 1,800% damage boost on the Debate Club, compared to the 30.
Shit.
Compared to the 30-second Animus, which is 960. This is only in theory, though. In practice, it's really hard to do consistently, but it's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Makes sense, right? Makes sense. I don't think having a Debate Club would be a bad thing to have leveled up anyways. I mean, I have one at like level 20, but having a higher one might not be a bad idea. So like, I won't get more of them. Okay, Geovish Lab 1. Let's go down here. Let's go get Geovish Lab 2, and then 3, and then go to the domain, farm out the blade books, or the windmill books, which I need for somebody, I don't know who. I think I need it for my main pro-tag character, if I remember correctly. I know I shouldn't like invest resources into him, but I probably should give him to like level 70 and just like call it quits, because then any add-on they put out for this game, whatever free element is there, he'll be that element at level 80. Like, what's not to win? You know what I'm saying?
That's fair. Yeah.
Shit, I almost got 4 of his constellations for Earth just because I have enough geocrystals on my ass to actually get them.
Mm-hmm.
That's what what the fuck did I just get? Oh, 100 more. I really need a good Geo character. This is really annoying. I know you're saying I could use Noelle, but like Noelle's like high investment to get her to the point of where I could use her like effectively.
Yeah. You need to get.
I'd even take the animal bitch just so I can activate the fucking like traps and shit or the puzzles.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? It would just be so much easier. There's a chest over there. I'm half thinking about making Sucrose, honestly. Probably got a decent character, just so I can crowd control some people.
Yeah, I put a lot of points into her and all that shit. And like especially when I'm doing like mobs and stuff, I can generally do official, then Sucrose, then Zingling. And God forbid if I decide to pop Sucrose's ult, I can do the other 2 ahead. Like I just completely nuke within like a few seconds an entire mob, except for like the big nasty. But
I would just want to group people a little bit more efficiently, which would be nice.
mm-hmm.
It's not like I have Venti or anything. Oh, my boy. Let me look at it real quick. He just started Genshin, right? Let me tell you his fucking roles. Where the fuck are we at? That's not it. This is it. Let's go to... Oh, can I not do it here? Because there's no way. Okay, let me do it through my phone. Okay. Photos. So let's see. For his first role in the game, the Noelle banner, obviously. He got Noelle, Sucrose, and the Geo and Nemo girl.
Holy fuck.
First role in the game, and then second role was Jingling, which you get her again, obviously. Third role, I don't know what banner he hit. Jean and Sucrose, again.
Fuck.
Yeah. Got all the fucking luck, I swear.
Jesus.
Me, I'm struggling to get characters out here. I mean, don't get me wrong. I got Diluc, and that's pretty much who I'm going to bank on the rest of this game with, so...
Yeah. I tried so hard for Diluc, but...
No, the craziest part is, I didn't get Diluc with the fucking, with the intended method, right? I got him off the Klee banner, which doesn't make any fucking sense.
Fair. That's like when I decided to roll. I had like 10 acquainted paint, so I rolled on the Diluc banner and I got Sucrose. Even though Sucrose was the in the Klee banner.
I got to put these two guys out of here. I don't know why this one. Maybe I just never put it down. I thought I put it down.
You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.
Oh, Geohash line looking for that ass beat. Thank you, sir. Number 9. Yeah, if I had a more endgame Noel, I'd probably throw out Noel over my Jingling. Honestly, like I said, I can't wait till Fischl becomes a free character, because then I'm going to replace Kaching with Fischl.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I don't even know after that. I might have enough points to get Bennett. Defeat all the
I have been, but I haven't really used them. I don't really like.
Oh man, his healing's almost better than fucking Barbara, which is gross. Actually, it's not even almost. It really is better than Barbara. It's just
But
Barbara.
isn't only like your main character heal?
No, it's the
Like, doesn't
aura.
heal the whole party.
It's in the aura. Well, I guess it's the character that's out. But
Yeah.
the speed of healing for the character out is way higher than
Mm-hmm.
Barbara's is. Even though it only brings you up to 70%. But, you know, it's alright. Hello, sir. Okay. There we go. There's only one of you here? That's kind of weird. I would expect a little bit more. Sounds like someone wants to attack me, but there's no one around. Hello, is this a secret gem cave? A little bit. Where'd it go? There it is. That would be a fourth one. Oh, there it is. Alright. Let's hit that.
Chus, and we're passing these polls on to you. Attract customers to your business. Make a splash in your next presentation. Keep grammar coming.
Hey everyone, it's Jinx, and I'm a kitchen of a math guy now. The opening gag was Thruller's idea, so be sure to go shoot him a follow over at twitch.tv/Twitter if you want to see if Sheen gets
Jing Shu would have been great
We
if
do
I
share
had
revenues, so
Shane.
any support due to either him or me does support both of us. So I did want to do this video like a week ago, but because of various reasons, linked to a video above explaining exactly what happened, I was not able to work on videos for like 4 days. In this video, we are going to be talking about how strong Jinshu is and why you should get him right now on banner, even though there's only a day left. Again, I apologize, I wanted this out like a week ago, but it just wasn't doable until now. I did explain exactly what happened in a previous video, link in the top right description to that. And also, for the sake of getting this out as soon as possible, I am going to do very minimal editing, so it's really just going to be me talking over background footage. Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty of why Jinshu is such a potent 4-star character that, in my opinion, outperforms over half the 5 stars in the game, I do want to just quickly preface this by, even though I am saying you should get him if you're able to, if you cannot afford to make polls, do not spend money you cannot afford. This is a game, it's supposed to be entertainment, it's not supposed to affect your actual life negatively. However, if you do have the disposable income to make more polls, or you have saved up Primogens, here's why you should poll for Jinshu. Jinshu is, with caveats, in my humble opinion, the strongest 4-star in the game at any phase of the game in basically every team composition. In my personal 4-star power rankings, I place him right next to Bennett as strongest 4-star in the game in general. And yes, Razor, Official Beidou, and Sucrose are also up there. I'll be just talking about these 4 stars and why they're better than basically every character in the game, including half the 5 stars. Guys, 5 stars aren't that great with the exception of Cleve, Daeluke, Kei-Ching, as well as Venti. I am fighting a level 6 weekly wolf in the background footage right now. And my team is composed of a level 70 Bennett, 2 level 60s between Jinshu and Xiangling, and then my Sucrose is only level 40. And because Bennett's my carry, he's the only one with a stacked artifact set. My Jinshu is outputting these numbers, and he only has a plus 20 Hydro Cup and a plus 16 Feather. Everything else is plus 0. Admittedly, my Jinshu, Xiangling, and Sucrose do have a few constellations on them, which does probably increase their overall output by roughly 30 to 20% also, but still, look at the values on screen. And yes, my Bennett's constellation 0, I haven't gone to one in shop yet because I'm saving my balls for child. And my Xiangling and Sucrose are both running very minimally upgraded sets for Vanera and Witches respectively. And I also don't use any 5-star weapons on either of my accounts because I find it biases my understanding of good team comps too much. And the only level 80 weapon I have is my Black Sword on Bennett. Every other character in this team is running a level 60 or level 50 weapon. You do not need 5 stars to have good teams in this game. You just need to understand how to build good teams, as well as understand how to funnel resources efficiently into your teams. Again, future video talking about that, and also the next masterclass to come out is going to be about how to build team comps and how to get effective cheap deals. Keep in mind, I did eat a perfect Adeptus Temptation for this background footage because real talk, what else are you going to use them on other than weekly bosses? You can't eat food in the Abyss. Now, I will be discussing Jinshu's strength and power level, however, I will only be scratching the surface of his depth. For any of the information I don't cover in this video, like artifact sets, etc., be sure to check out the translated Jinshu handbook for everything you have ever wanted to know about this weapon. Direct link to the translated Jinshu handbook will be in the description. And one final thing about terminology changes, so I am no longer going to be calling characters like Jinshu a sub-carry, I'm going to be calling them reaction supports. This is the EN term versus the CN term, and the reason I'm switching it is because sub-carry has suddenly become a bit confusing now that double carry teams like Daeluke plus Bennett teams have kind of become a thing. So moving forward, I'm just going to call them reaction supports because it's a little bit clearer. So if you ever hear me say the term sub-carry in a previous video, that's what I mean when I say reaction supports. I'm also going to be referring to Jinshu's potency as a burst support. A burst support is basically just a support who comes in the field, presses a button or two, and adds a bunch of damage value to the team. Also, if you watch my previous videos, you've heard me refer to motion value before. I'm going to start referring to that from now on as talent damage percentage. This talent damage percentage is what is listed under your talent details of what percent of your attack that your ability deals in damage. In Monster Hunter World and fighting games, this is called a motion value. However, simply calling it a talent damage percentage is going to be more consistent with the in-game name, so I'm going to try to transition into saying that instead of motion value. And finally, I'm going to be referring to Jinshu's elemental skill and elemental burst a lot, so if If I ever say E, that's the button for elemental skill. If I ever say Q, that's the button for his ult. Alright, so now that we're getting into the real nitty-gritty of why you should get Xingqiu, allow me to summon all of my past experience selling several $100 bottles of wine to guests at the various restaurants I've consulted at in the past, and explain to you why XQ should be something you get today before the ban goes away, assuming you can afford it. So, point number 1, he is the best reaction support in many of the best team comps for the best carries in the game. This means he pairs fantastically with many of the courses, I mean many of the characters that you might be enjoying eating tonight, I mean you might be running. If you run him with Diluc, Klee, or Bennett, you suddenly have a very potent Vaporize team where he is making all of their abilities and a lot of Klee's basic attacks and charge attacks deal 50% more damage just because they're wet. Now you may be wondering, why don't we go for a melt comp on Klee specifically? After all, that's 2 times damage instead of 1.5 times damage. And that's because functionally, right now, there is not a single cryo support in the game that can keep up with Klee's fire application. In fact, I have run a Qiqi and Kaya with Klee, and they still cannot keep up with the pyro application, so it ends up melting their cryo attacks instead of Klee's actual damage. However, Xingqiu's ult on its own keeps up with Klee and allows her to vaporize a lot of her damage outputs. Now, I will be testing Klee with Diona when she comes out 1.1, but I'm not really convinced she's going to have the cryo application to keep up with Klee still. In addition, for Diluc and Bennett specifically, you can mix in a Chongyun support to convert them to cryo damage, so you freeze, shatter, and also melt them all the time. That being said, if you exclude Xingqiu in a Diluc and Chongyun melt comp, you can fit in normally a Bennett and a Vanera support, which is a bit more output, but you lose the crowd control from freezing enemies. If you combine him with a Chongyun carry or a Razor carry, suddenly you have access to a free Shatter comp, which is a lot more damage, additional CC, and in the case of Chongyun specifically, is his most powerful comp. And if you mix him with Keqing, you obviously have a very potent Electroshock team. Now, currently the way Electroshock works is actually bugged, and MiHoYo has confirmed they're going to be changing that in 1.1, so the actual amount of investment you need to make an Electroshock team work in terms of investing in your Xingqiu may change in 1.1, we'll be testing it when it comes out. The point is, simply by Xingqiu's ult existing, these carries suddenly get so much extra damage added to their standard combo rotations and basic attacks just on raw virtue of him making things wet constantly. Really, the only carry that I do personally consider god tier that doesn't synergize well with him is Xiangling. The issue is because Xiangling is a physical carry that can neither provide either the electro or the cryo you want for the superconductor you need on physical teams, Xingqiu will unfortunately oftentimes eat up the cryo and electro support's elements with his water because he applies it so fast. This makes the superconduct uptime on a Xiangling team with a Xingqiu kind of iffy unless you intentionally are very good at making sure you apply superconductor intentionally, but that is a lot more micro-intensive. And then vaporizing Xiangling's abilities isn't super great because they deal low damage per hit and vaporize is an amping reaction, but it is still more damage if, again, you can micro the superconducts properly. Now, you can't always use him in every team because at the end of the day, in the end game of AR40, AR45 plus and late game Abyss of 9 through 12, you have to flex your team into different elements appropriate to the content you're facing. He is going to be hard to use in Abyss floor 12 as well as any kind of Hydro enemy domain because he's Hydro damage, and because he does make himself wet during one instance during every E, he is going to freeze constantly on Abyss floor 12. He is still usable on Abyss floor 12, you just have to make sure you're always cleansing him before he ever pops his E. But otherwise, when you aren't flexing your team for different enemy content and leyline disorders, but you just want a general clearing team, he adds so much value as a reaction support. Point number 2 in Xingqiu's favor and why you should get him. He is also this best level reaction support at level 1. This means that this vintage, I mean Xingqiu, is a fantastic, rich, powerful amount of flavor, I mean damage for a fantastic value. This is because, generally speaking, in most compositions, Xingqiu is able to be the aura, not the trigger element, so his stats don't matter. Now, if you don't know why him being in the aura element character is important, watch our masterclass on elemental reactions and how the elemental system works in the game, and you'll understand what I'm talking about. For Vaporize teams, he still applies Vaporize to all of the Pyro abilities or to Klee's attacks at level 1 as long as he presses his ult. Interestingly enough, because of the travel time on Klee's attacks and charge attacks, you actually hit with Xingqiu's swords before her attacks do when you're at the correct distances, so you actually get very easy micro to get Vaporize on basically everything Klee does, with a level 1 reaction support. If you use him in a freeze comp comp, then he's going to be still applying the wet to allow you to freeze, shatter, or melt regardless of whether he's level 1 or not. Now, admittedly, you're probably gonna level him to like at least level 40 so he doesn't get one-shot by stuff, but regardless, this is the definition of cheap deeps. Really, the only comp where he won't function at level 1 potency as a reaction support is in Electroshock, because currently he does function that way because of a bug, but they're gonna fix that, so we're gonna reassess it when more Pokemon comes out. Third point in Xingqiu's favor of why you should get him. In addition to mechanically functioning as a very strong reaction support at level 1, he scales incredibly well with stat investment and is one of the best burst supports in the game when you stack him. So we're gonna go more into how you funnel resources efficiently in the Future Masterclass video, but generally speaking, the order of funneling resources goes: you stack your carries first into hyper carry status, you then focus on making sure your healers have sufficient output for your ability to dodge and the damage you take, etc. You then make sure your other supports have that +0 set bonuses they need to be the kind of strong support they need to be, and then you make sure everyone else has a decent feather and proper elemental damage cup to enhance the damage a little bit more, and then after that you focus your resources into increasing your burst support's damage output. Now, which of these damage supports you choose to then stack a bunch of damage onto depends on which ones get you more rewards for the investments. And in terms of burst support output for investment, the 4 best in the game currently are Venti, Beidou, Fischl, and Xingqiu. Ningguang is actually fairly close behind these guys, and she does have very high base values, but because she is Geo, she does trade out potential damage for the ability to make shields, which is fine because that's good game balance. Now, as far as I'm aware, these are the 4 best burst supports in the game currently. But in reality, the only one of these 4 that generally takes a higher priority for stacking over the Xingqiu in your team is going to be Venti. If you stack damage on Venti, he literally clears rooms by himself. Beidou can put out a massive amount of burst damage with switch perfect parries every 7.5 seconds, however, you have to get good at switch perfect parries to make her worth using. Now, Fischl also has a fairly comparable level of output to Xingqiu, however, her reactions are just, in my opinion, much worse. Compared to like running Vaporized comps with Xingqiu, generally Fischl's running Overload comps. These do have a high potential damage ceiling, however, functionally speaking, Overload is kinda scuffy against non-big opponents. Purely on paper, Overload does output more damage than a lot of other team comps in the game. However, because Overloads do boop away enemies who are smaller, you waste stamina and DPS uptime chasing after enemies. This also makes it incredibly hard to run Overload teams with any kind of mechanics in your team that require a small circle area like Chongyun's E, like Jean's ult, or like Bennett's ult. If you can't tell, I'm not the biggest fan of Overload teams because functionally they just play very scuffy. I mean, you still run Overload on Abyss Floor 9 because your Overloads do 3 times the damage, but outside of that, I just don't like using them. Now let's talk about how much more damage he does get with investments. So at Ascension 4, he just straight up gets 20% more Hydro damage additively. This is a big amount of damage, and generally speaking, you leave him at this 60 out of 70 Ascension 4 because leveling up further isn't really worth the investment. And until we get higher level end-game content to have to tackle, pretty much all your burst support should be staying at this Ascension 4 60 out of 70. Really, the only characters that should be ever going past this in terms of resource efficiency of investment are your carries. This is because you get very little damage gains from your actual stats from leveling up past 60. But your carries should generally be higher level because there is a part of the damage formula that accounts for the level difference between the enemy and the character doing damage, so the carries doing the majority of damage to your team should probably be leveled up a bit. While ideally you want to level up your other characters as well, it's just incredibly expensive investment-wise and not worth the damage gains for anything except your carries. To give you a little bit of context on why it's not really that important for you to level up your characters past this point, the hardest con in the game currently is going to be Abyss Floor 12, where you fight up to level 100 enemies. Now, the first time I was ever able to climb to Abyss Floor 12-3, I was running 2 level 70 carries, 2 level 60 reaction supports, and then 2 level 40 supports on both teams. Unfortunately, I never actually got around to clearing 12-3 itself, because by the time I got there was an hour left on the reset, and I forgot to bring a second cryo unit for my other team, because by the way, Abyss Floor 12-3 has a level 100 Thunder Fatui on both sides. RIP. And yes, I had 0 5-star weapons in any of my characters. Now, I have since then leveled up my characters a little bit more, so I at least have another level 60 Ascension 4 in each team, and I am looking to try to get a 9-9 clear of 12-3 this time around. I just haven't been able to find any time to do this. The point is that the levels don't matter as much as making sure you're efficiently resource funneling your characters, and increasing your character's levels who aren't your carry is not efficient resource investments, at least past the point of Ascension 4. This may change in future content, but at the current moment, you don't need it. But yeah, going back to Xingqiu, he just has incredibly good scaling, and the only reason we don't prioritize scaling him before our carries is because his auto attacks fucking suck. At Ascension 4, Xingqiu's E can be talent level 6. This is a talent damage percentage of 40% plus 268% on the second
Bless
hit.
you.
This deals more damage than almost every ult in the game. And at Constellation 4,
Nice.
this gets an additional 5 at Constellation 4.
No, with the teleport.
This is just ludicrously large amounts of ult that it puts. My Xingqiu on my main account directly hits 5 to 8k on non-crits with this ability, and he only has a little bit over 800 attack and a plus 20 Hydro Cup. That's it. And a level 60 weapon, I guess. Now, my Xingqiu is Constellation 5, but even at Constellation 0, he still does a very large amount of burst damage every time he presses his E. Now let's talk about the real moneymaker, his ult. So at Constellation 6 and level 9, this can potentially deal a max of 5,076.5% talent damage over the 18 seconds. To give you just a general frame of reference for how much damage that is over 4 times the amount of damage that Klee's ult does over its duration. And yes, this does not include the damage output from the Constellation 2 Hydro-resistant Shred. Now this is assuming that he's only going to be hitting 17 out of the 18 times, because there's a 1 second timer in between each of the rollouts, and it's pretty difficult to consistently get 18 out of 18 out just due to input differences. Now even at Con 0 and just a level 6 version of his ult instead, this still deals a very respectable 2,660 average talent damage percentage over 15 seconds. This is still over twice the amount of damage that Klee's ult does at talent level 6. And again, this assumes you're hitting 14 instead of 15 rotations of your swords. So if his output numbers are this big, but he's still only a 4-star, what are the important caveats? After all, how can he put out this much output and only be considered a 4-star? Well, the answer to that is energy generation and cooldowns. The balancer for the massive burst damage scaling on his E is that it's a 21-second cooldown. When you account for this only being used every 21 seconds, his general DPS is actually pretty average on his E. And then his ult is only a 20-second cooldown, but it does require 80 energy, and until Child comes out, there are just no other Hydra units in the game that can generate a large amount of energy to funnel into him. As we discussed in our previous masterclass talking about energy regeneration mechanics in the game, same element keys do give you 3 times the energy to each other. This means if we do not build our Xingqiu to account for these weaknesses, he's actually got very low uptime on his abilities. And in fact, even if we build Xingqiu with the obvious option of just stacking as much energy regen as we can, it still takes an incredibly long time to generate his ults. And even though his C6 does generate energy, it's either bugged or mistranslated. I actually don't have a Constellation 6 Xingqiu, but I have talked to others who have him, and apparently it only generates at most about 20% of his ult recharge over his entire duration. Sounds pretty terrible, right? Well, fortunately, all of these problems are solved by Sacrificial Sword. See, Sacrificial Sword has this passive: when you hit something with your E, you have a % chance to reset the cooldown, which saves you 21 seconds on Xingqiu. On top of that, I am 95% sure that this Sacrificial passive can proc on either of the hits for Xingqiu's E. So this means that at Refinement level 2, you are on average going to get the proc every time.
That's a polearm that might be worth it for Xingling if you're not using
every time
that.
this procs, not only do you do twice
Which
the
one?
amount of burst
White
damage,
Tassel.
you're also going
It's a
to
3-star.
use as much
It
damage.
has base attack and crit rate, and then it's refinement or whatever skill. Increases normal attack damage by 24%.
Without a sack sword, he is still
It's not even that
He's just
good.
not at this god tier
It's normal
level
attack, and you can
output
stack it up to 5
throughout
times.
The entire video. Depending on the refinement on your Sacrificial Sword, you have the difference between having
You're still losing so much base damage. Like, the difference between like a maxed out rank
and this is the nasty caveat.
rank 3 item and even Tiger rank 5 is only 200 plus base damage. And you can level you only level the rank 3 only so high. And when you have artifacts that give me like 40 some % attack speed, or not attack speed, attack alone, like I'll scale way more with that. Plus I'm using the Crescent Pike, which gives me
Well, that's the skill on it. The skill is the 40% attack damage.
Alright, that's all I have for this video.
Then the regular damage, then the crit rate is on the substat. Crit rate is the substat of 11.
I know, but I'm just saying like rank 3s for endgame aren't viable.
Alright,
not
thank you so
really.
much for checking
You
out
can't
the
level
video
them as high as you
always.
can.
If you enjoyed the content,
Other
on House of
things,
Autos, be sure to just like
like
the
4
video,
stars and 5
comment,
stars.
as well as share it with your friends. All these things push it
And
up
like the
in
crit
search
rate would
algorithm, so it gets
be
in front of more
nice,
faces. And
but then at that point I would just go for
on Twitch
the...
almost every single day. He
Well, what
is
the hell's
still
the one
new
that's in
to
the shop
game
right
and
now? It's
learning
like
a lot
black
of stuff,
something,
and does run Jingchu
which gives a crit rate. It's a 4 star, and also gives bonus
to the
to
channel, about what I'm working on, about little interesting Genshin
attack
classes
damage.
I found out. Be sure to check out our Twitters. The @JinxMathos is my personal Twitter, and the @JinxTuner is going to be the company account run by Tuner. As always, be sure to check out our Discord server, the Mathos Nest, where we have a beautiful community of people all learning and sharing information with each other. Also a pretty good place to find people if you want to do some monster farming runs with them, like we covered in the previous video. Just please be nice and we don't want a moderation team who's already working really hard to have extra work. And of course, none of this is possible without the generosity of our patrons, y'all the best. And again, link to the Jingchu translated handbook in the description if you want to see a lot more details about this beautiful wet femboy. Alright, that's all I got for this one. This one was a bit more of a rushed video because I didn't want to get it out as soon as possible. But if you enjoyed it and want to see the future stuff, then be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we will let you know as soon as videos come out. Happy waifu hunting, Railers. We'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Oh goodness. Oh, I'm gonna fucking die. Thank you. Oh, I'm dead. Jesus Christ. What the fuck is going on? Oh, I'm gonna fail this, so I'm just gonna cut that and make it right out. Thanks. Oh yeah, what was the...
Yourself in his own light juice. Dude, you are effing up. It's $25 total now. I promise you. Load the mission from the map. Riker, I've already loaded the mission though, dude. I'm already in the mission. Can someone explain to me what it is we're doing? Are we really doing anything wrong? We're in the mission, guys. This is the mission area. We are in the mission right now. Sarah's with the 5, thank you so much. I'm on PC, it's almost 10,000 Q. But since you're streaming, I ain't missing anything. Thank you, bro, for sure, man. I'm glad we're in then. I'm just glad we got in.
Yeah, I watched this fucking YouTuber for a stream the Destiny like event or whatever, and this guy must have made $500 in like
This is a social area.
2 hours.
Hence why I'm not able
Must
to
be
Actually,
nice.
my go.
Oh, must dude, he was his highest, one of his highest, the ones when I was watching at work. He got like a $144 donation, like two $50 donations, like a 20 something plus 5 to $1 to $3 donations. Like, bro, he just It just blows my mind because he's literally not doing
Thank you
anything.
so much.
He's not doing anything. He's not fucking doing anything. He's sitting there trying to figure out what to do and go on. And people are just dumping money at this man.
Yeah, that's where we're at.
Dumping.
You mean the last city? Sonati says, doing this from a stream link with back connections, ugly graphics, but I am here. Well, Sonata, glad you're here. Noble again with the 5, thank you so much. Goldhawk with the 5, thank you, thank you. Yeah, but it's not showing up here. Look, I'm tapping it right now. Maybe it's this quickness effect? Yeah, I'm just like double checking to make sure that tab is supposed to pull out ghosts. Chat, my ghost.
God damn.
It probably would pull out, but it's not pulling out right now. Regardless, we're in the commercial sector. We're in the right spot. I don't know why I don't know why everyone's freaking out, but we are, or we should be in the right spot. I am Kojo. I am man. Tony Jackson with the 5. Thank you so much. IQ Destructor with the 5. Thank you, man. Griffball again with another 5. Open the door to the game. Kick me to the Xbox home screen. Damn, dude. I hate doing that. Imperious Baron. Never seen Crucible game evaporate as fast as mine did when the alert popped up. Michael Porter with the 5. Thank you so much. From God. God, thank you. Thank you so much for the 384. You the man, Agent Canada on Twitch, new streamer shout out. Hell yeah, yo, big shout out to Agent Canada. Moonlight White with a 5. Moving the bet is a stress test for future lock. What's that noise? What's that noise? What the shit? Chat, look at it. I think something's happening.
I can't wait for that instant fucking resin spend either.
Yo, this change comes fast.
You know what I'm talking about, Greg?
Yeah, you can see
What's
it's
up?
like
The instant resin spend.
sucking that in.
So instead of like running, instead of running this domain mission like 3 or 7 times, 8 times, whatever it is, I can double my resin spent, get twice the rewards for the one-time run.
Ooh, I do like that.
Yeah. So you'll be running them less, but you're getting twice the rewards, which is nice.
It's more time
Well,
for you to do anything else.
yeah, I would say it's definitely fucking time saving for sure, and I'm very excited about it. What I find really funny is my Kaching is still like a solid
Y'all
DPS
notice how blue it's
because it just
in
has.
phases?
She still has all the shit that I set her up to be.
Nowhere to hide.
Holy crap.
Oh, she's trying to pump out the loot numbers, but it's fucking close. Not really. 500 damage for quick
This
attacks.
whole place just turns blue, man.
Attacks that I couldn't fucking do as
Turn
fast
the
with the
music
loot if I
up.
wanted
This is
to.
as loud as it can go. Hey, feel free to turn it up, guys. Here, I'll turn my audio down. I'll turn my mic down. Feel free to turn the volume up as much as you want. Yes, awesome boy. I don't see anything, man. Mythic Vix with the 364, thank you so much. Kara Murray with the 2, thank you so much. 80 with the 364, thank you. Alejandro with the 330, thank you so much. 815 with the 715, thank you. Part 4 with the 5, thank you. 4 with the 5, thank you. Dragon Reborn again with the 384, thank you so much. Angel Gomez with the 5, Toby Cancel with the 5, Sirius X with the 20.
I wish I could just see how much this got me.
Today. So what is the Traveler supposed to be doing tonight? Can't wait for Beyond Light to save me from boredom, plus everything just flash blue, so something looks like it's happening. We're guessing that the Traveler's healing itself right now, is what we're guessing. This is why we see that color of blue. We cancel with a 5, Sirius X with a 20. I've seen some pretty lights. I've been up to date.
So let's see. Let me just come back from this point on, right?
Mm-hmm.
5, 5, 5, 45, 5, 10, 20, and that's just what? And then $100 right there, more? Just 5 minutes, maybe?
Knights of Favonius with you next.
Shit blows my fucking mind, dude.
Yeah.
ATXE with the 715, thank you. Part 4 with the 5, thank you. 4 with the 5, thank you. Dragon Reborn again with the 384, thank you so much. Angel Gomez with the 5, Toby Cancel with the 5, Sirius X with the 20. I've seen some pretty lights. I've been up to date. So what is the Traveler supposed to be doing tonight? Can't wait for Beyond Light to save me from boredom, plus everything just flash blue, so something looks like it's happening. We're guessing that the Traveler's healing itself right now, is what we're guessing. This is why we see that color of blue. Now, I have my brightness turned all the way down so that we can see it with a little more clarity. I'm not sure if it would be better if I turn my brightness up or not. The pieces on the bottom left are stationary. There might even be phases to this. Like right now, it seems like it's really focusing on rebuilding the left bottom part of the Traveler. And I'm wondering if it's not, if it may just be rebuilding itself entirely, but it could be like rebuilding itself section at a time. And maybe we'll change our angle. Maybe we'll have different, I don't know, we might just stay right here. I think we're probably just gonna stay right here. But we might change our angle around to see if it heals anything else. Nano with the $2, thank you so much. Yo, we out here looking like a bunch of fleas. Upland Gaming with the
$20,
thank you.
$10,
Good
$2.
Lord, I can't believe I almost missed this because I have to be on duty. The Navy happens at the worst of times. Thanks you for letting me see this. Yo, Upland, much love to you and your service, dude. Glad to have you in the stream with us. Hope we get to see something cool, dude.
777, $5, $10.
Thank you. Crow with the 2, thank you. Joshua Smith with the 5, thank you.
$5, $2.
Alright. Music amping up a little bit, okay. Amping up. You look crazy. Yeah. There's a pyramid ship behind the Traveler. Maybe, you might be right. I don't know. The Traveler's kind of thick, though. I can't see around him. Cross-check your emblems. Yeah, I mean, I've got... You talking about this one? I just put it on. DQ with the 5, thank you so much. Borg with the 10, thank you. Check your map, there's a new mission. Yes, we're already in it, guys. We're already in the mission. Already in the mission, everybody. check Mercury in the map. Oh, Mercury! Mercury, have you exploded yet? No, it has not. Mercury is exactly the same. Dude, I've been told to check Mercury so many times tonight. So many times. Max with the 3, thank you. Cross-check your Twitter. Chat isn't memeing you. You gotta reload in the tower.
Stop running away from me, you fucking jellyfish. I'll do the same shit fucking tomorrow. Just grind these fucking books.
Yes, everyone, I went through the door. I'm getting this question on Twitter right now. Did I go through the door? Yes, I went through the door. It didn't kick me. And it put me right here. And we're able to watch the Traveler. We're watching him patch himself up. Mercury blew up. Awesome. Check the Leviathan. No, we're not leaving. Mercury is not blown up. Looks like it's still hanging in there. Rada with the 20, thank you so much.
20, $5, $50.
Who knows, Rada? Sean Taylor with the 5, thank you. Travis getting ready to leave. Danny Lou with the 5, thank you so much. If you're on Mercury or Mars, when this happens, will you be obliterated? I think you'll probably just be kicked. But technically, yeah, you should be obliterated. Danny Lou with the 5, Sean Taylor with the 5, with James Braun with another 2, thank you so much. Darius Barone, what new
Is it 3 o'clock reset?
Man, Darius, thank you so much for the 420.
For Genshin?
Yeah.
Link with the 5, thank you.
It's 3 for me.
I know it changed with daylight saving, that's why I asked.
Cross-check Twitter.
Yeah.
Jonathan.
So like for me, it's 3 instead of 4.
Jonathan, I'm on Twitter. I'm looking for you, Jonathan. What are you trying to show me on Twitter?
Or maybe it's 2 for me, which would make sense because then it would be 3 for you.
Yeah.
Why, man?
Yeah, but then there's also going to be an update probably too.
You're really nice.
I hope it kind of just doesn't kick it online, but I understand if it does.
Who's the mission? Where? At the tower? Let me pull my ghost out. Oh no! My ghost is broken! Looks like we're stuck.
Cool.
People seem to be streaming. It kind of did sound like people were screaming a little more. Frederick, thank you so much for the 2. Brendan with the 154, thank you. Jonathan Murray with the 50. Cross, please check Twitter to see what you are missing. Okay. I am on Twitter, Jonathan. Jonathan, you have dropped $50, $20, and another 20. I gotta know.
He's dropped $90. One person dropped $90, this man. And 3 separate donations. Like, Jesus Christ. Sure.
Jonathan, I'm looking for you, brother. I don't see you.
Oh my god, the intro's so good.
I'm
For
loving
sure,
the
Rexon was fucking creaming his pants.
The 384. The Traveler's installing. The Traveler's installing RGB right now. Yes. Yeah. Well, thank you so much. Kiera J with the 1317. The tower isn't the place to be. You've not entered the city yet, Cross. Just had the new emblem, the Traveler's pulsating light. Scoon with the 2. Thank you so much.
Hey, let me ask you, how am I supposed to get to the dungeon that has,
Thank you.
it looks like it's underwater?
Sleepy Raptors with a 5.
Sorry, help me. It's a better word.
Reggie Jefferson with a 2.
There's a
154.
couple that are like that, which
It looks like it has, it's like in the middle of a lake. It's got like a bunch of...
was it fire shrines?
yeah, fire shrines, but they're sealed. They look sealed to me, at least. I don't know.
It's to the west of Liu Harbor.
How many feet right now?
Yes.
7,000? Wait, did
It's
you
like in the middle of the lake with a giant waterfall.
No way. Chris is gonna blow up, man. Turn your brightness back up.
I can't remember how to open them up. I'm pretty sure I remember which ones need to hit in order for the fire shrines to unlock it.
Fire shrines themselves look sealed, so I'm not sure if I'm...
Cross is an actual mission,
Maybe
yeah?
get a story mission
What is it?
first to open this up?
What is it? Are you talking about this
Oh, maybe I
one?
have to kill these enemies first. Let's see.
Are y'all talking about this one? You talking about this? What is this? What's this place? What is that? What is this last city mission you speak of? What is that? What? What do I do with this? Do I click it? Can we click it? The queue's finally going down. The HUD is on, guys. The HUD is on.
Ooh, you killed me, huh?
OG Pizza, thank you so much for the 5 for console, folks. You can get on top of the side to the left with a little finesse for a nice, peaceful view of Traveler, yo. Shout out to the console, folks. You're gonna love the next gen update. CZ Sleepy Rapture with a 5, thank you so much for that. Mark Crawford with a 5, gave up logging on in after I got kicked. So I'm just gonna chill here now. Yo, Mark, you're welcome to chill here as long as you want, brother. Jason Lee with a 582, thank you so much. Appreciate the love from you, brother. The Harlan 19 with a 2. Lewis Synergy with a 5. Your average guardian. Average guardian, so good to see you here. Thank you so much for the 20. Much love, man. Can't wait to see what you do in the online. Yo. David Joyner with a 2, thank you, thank you. Anti-Gravity with a 5, thank you so much. Tim Marlin with a 649, thank you. You can interact with the ramen shop in the mission when you interact with the door, and you get a time force slow debuff. Really?
Oh,
Joe
fuck's
Castro
sakes.
with a 20.
God damn, this game doesn't really fucking... You don't wear kid gloves even in like regular difficulty. I mean, the way larger health.
For me. Yo, the Mediocre Thor sent 50. Yo, thank you so much for the 50. 50 for your 50K. Love your content. You're good, dude. Keep it up. Yo, Mediocre, thank you so much for the 50. Big Reds with the 5. Thank you so much. Jelvis with the 2. Holy crap right now, guys. This is insane, man. Every now and then I kind of just like, I have to like snap out of it and be like, this is really happening right now. Thank y'all so much. Chris Price with the 5. Love your content. It's fire. Can you shout out my GT? Is it your GT or your girlfriend? What is her name? Oh, no, your GT. Okay. A peg leg drag in that sexy cross voice we all love. Yo, big much love to a peg leg drag. True story. Thank you so much for the 476. Troy Stone, please listen. Map, last city, run to the end. There's a group of NPCs watching the traveler. Go to the last city mission, run to the end, run.
That's kind of annoying.
Troy, we're in the right spot, brother.
So I clearly have to try to make this.
Thank you. Oh, it's gamer tag? Okay. We're in the right spot.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll just cheat and wait for this one to come back like 3
I saw
rounds.
GT, but it was like lowercase. I thought GF. But I don't think his girlfriend would be named a peg leg. A peg leg drag. I don't think that's what her name would be. I mean, no, I'm not judging if that's your girlfriend. If a peg leg drag is your girlfriend, that's cool. Turn around, cross, no. Jerome with the 20, thank you so much. John Powell with the 5, thank you so much. John Lee with the 50, thank you so much. Ulysses Mendez with the 5, thank you so much. Devin P with the 3, thank you. There have been many explosions of light. There has. Dude, light has done things tonight that I've never seen light do. Oh, Traveler's just like lathering himself in his own light juice. Dude, you are effing up.
I figured it out.
Nice.
Ball McBalls, appreciate you, bro. PS Gamer will be proud of you. Yo, tell Gamer I said hello. I miss that guy. Haven't gamed with him in a long time, man. Dude's going pro in Valorant. KO awesome. I don't know how, but I got into the mission and I'm the only one here. KO awesome, nice. Archangel Nashawn Cross, you seeing any bubbles showing up randomly in this area for you? Now, somebody mentioned bubbles. Like when y'all say bubbles, what are we talking like Titan bubbles? Are we talking like blood bubbles? What are we talking about here? What kind of bubbles? Brandon Madden with the $5 donation asks, can you fart in the mic? I can't fart right now. I don't have one ready. Sorry. Thank you, let you down. Archangel Deshaun with the 5, thank you. Justin Nicole to the 364, thank you so much. Brendan Barranco with the 20. Everyone talking about the traveler glowing, but damn, you're glowing. Cost keep moisturized, tiny.
30 pre-miles, nice.
Brendan, thank you so much for the 20. Green Ragnarok with the 5.
I'm almost tempted to hit the blue banner again. One more good time.
Hope y'all having fun at Beyond Light. Yo, go right ahead, man. You just sit there, keep killing Musiva. Nick R with the 5, thank you so much. Much love to you. Big fan base in Minnesota. Yo, big shout out to Minnesota. Minnesota, hope you're having a hell of a night. Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Well, it's getting extra saucy over here.
Namor without the fuck.
I'm not trying to buy
There's like too many stupid hits right there.
I'm not. I'm leaving it down low for a reason. This is how we're able to decipher the colors. Instead, it would just be too bright
Oh,
and it would just
fuck's
bleed all
sakes,
into
did you do
itself.
it all over?
Was there glowing blue all around it a second ago? Travis acting up on my screen. Guys, so the reason why we're glowing, can I tell you why we're glowing? We have a status effect on us called quickness. If you look at the bottom left end of the screen, it says quickness. This is the effect that's given to you, which allows us to jump like Master Chief. That's why we're glowing. It's still cool, but it has nothing to do with, well, it has everything probably to do with the traveling, but we didn't suddenly start glowing. You glow the moment you're coming into this area. The blue flames, though, around the traveler definitely look new. This looks new. This looks completely new. Or I guess light ripples. Is that what we're calling it? We're calling it light ripples?
That American Shane can still fucking do hardcore work.
Oh my god, fuck this guy. Oh shit.
Where's mine? Oh my god, I don't have
Fuck,
one.
is that annoying.
There we go. Ah, yes! Look at that, look at that. What is that, the club right now? Oh, Club Tower, you know what I mean? Oh, Club Blue Aura, you know what I'm saying? Got Zombie in the middle.
That was a little bit annoying, but not too bad.
Better pay attention now. We better pay attention now. Crocmon with the 5, thank you so much. Choi with the 5, thank you. Inexorable with the 5, thank you so much for that. Odd-In with the 591, thank you. Augur with the 5, thank you. Sir Shot with the 2, thank you. Zilt Necro with the 5, thank you. Raisin Gainer with the 5, thank you so much.
Oh my god, I got him. Fuck you.
Cantu with the 658, thank you. Louise with the 10, thank you so much for that. Bring back to my character. Hell yeah.
Ow.
Archangel Sean with the 5, thank you so much. Dylan with the 5 as well. Thank you, thank you. Should I get Beyond Light for PC or wait for PS5? Man, up to you, bro. Whichever one you play the most. These 5's
I can only imagine how good this game would look on PS5.
Yo, this trailer straight up.
This shit's fucking bonkers.
Straight uphill in itself.
Yeah, it's unreal. The game starts like
solidifying itself.
doesn't even go 0 to 60, just starts
I
at
didn't think he
60.
was actually gonna do it.
How the
Anna
fuck do you know
Johnson
all
with the 10,
this?
Thank you. Astros, can you shout out my friend?
It wasn't even that, like, well, that too, but like,
Alex Sweet.
very beginning, like, it's a big war, and the guy just fucking throws his, he's like wine on a dude and just lights him on fire. He's like, just like a messenger.
All I'm saying is we need a quick.
And this descendant of Genghis Khan just says, fuck you.
Bubbles appear around the players after the bubble, the light explodes. All right. We're gonna chill up here for just a second, and then I'm gonna observe these bubbles. By the way,
Oh, which is a fucking, you get to be skilled because that fight, like, I did some damage, but
07. She'll be out here for the next 15.
went right to the cutscene anyway.
Oh, never mind. There she goes. Somebody throw some glimmer her way, please. For the love of God, don't be cheap right now.
Yeah, like, it has to, like, it makes sense.
She's working. Even in trying times like this.
No. Well, he went online, so I figured I would start Ghost of Tsushima.
Christian Robbie with the 20, thank you. It's in the walls!
Oh yeah. Where's my horse?
Dingle Bot Boys. Papa D Productions with the 5, letting my kids stay up late so
Yeah,
I
you
don't
gotta
miss
pick your
this.
horse,
It
it's
better be
beautiful.
worth it. Yo, Papa D. Good to see you, brother.
Ah, the
Shout
white
out to
didn't
you,
look
Joe.
as spectacular.
William Last Drops with the 4, thank you. Josh Gaming with the 132, thank you so much. Trap Got Gaming with the 5, thank you. Christian
You
Robbie
guys
with
look
the 20,
like
thank
you
you.
want to get got. Oh, wait.
Will JD with the 1317 from the UK over here. Internet is dying during the live event. Rest in peace. Oh, I hate to hear it, man. Big shout out to the UK. Glad to have you here, man. Travis going Super Saiyan Blue. Ashton Rogers with the 2. Thank you so much. Pretty much, right? Whoa. Doc Plusky, easy now. We've got Zombie over here throwing down the dance. Okay, so he's about to do the thing. I think he's about to do the thing. I just want to see the supposed bubbles for one time. So essentially what we're waiting on, guys, is the traveler will emit this burst of light, and then supposedly we get bubbles.
I saw. So what did you say that was inactive? Like, is it the mud flaps or is it the... It is.
I wonder if it happens every time somebody fills this lobby up.
Well, do you have any? Or is this...
Thank you so much for buying. Yo, I built a free app called Cronus for COD Gaming. for COD Zombie guys. If you like zombies, nice. Big shout out to Carlos guys. Chip Cross with a 10, thank you so much. Josh Garza with a 5, thank you. Won't be able to play at launch because it's me and my girlfriend's 1-year anniversary. But I can't wait until this day. Yo, Josh, way to be
Probably get, like,
taking the lady out.
You can get some gator back ones.
That's a wise man. Not even married.
Stiff ones and they're bolt on.
360 with the 777. Thank you so much, man. Super move of the game. Kelsey Greathouse with the 5. Thank you so much for that. Jonathan Rugesso with the 5. I'm gonna be late to work, but I don't care. Yo, Jonathan. It's all good, man. Just when you get to work, pull up a screen and be like, look, this is what was going on.
It's fair.
Right? Easy, boss man. And who knows? Your boss might actually be a Disney fan. Richie Riggs, thank you so much for the 5.
No.
Oh, shoot.
I was thinking about that, how you got a ticket for that, but that's how you bought it from the
Did
dealership.
you send a shout out to my buddy Club Kyle on YouTube? Yo, big shout out to Club Kyle! Club Kyle, I like it. Poverty Productions the 5, thank you so much. I think the Traveler is transferring the power to us so we can.
At least it was just a
maintain
warning, because I was looking at that paper. I didn't see like a money
Perhaps.
thing, so like what the fuck? Like I've never been.
Or.
Well, I should say I've never been given a formal warning.
He's trying to
I've
pull
definitely
another
given
Houdini,
an informal warning, but
and it's gonna try to dip. I just don't have a lot of
I've never
faith
had
in this
a warning
ball
on paper.
of whatever it's made out of, light juice.
I can't
I
say
don't
I
know.
really felt
I
that.
think pyramid ships have more than offer. I like the darkness one. Cather King,
Interesting.
thank you so much for the
Maybe
5.
it's gotta be different, so it can't
No, with the
be.
5, thank you. Can you
Maybe.
shout out my friend Johnny Foster? Yo, big shout out to Johnny Foster. Hope you're doing well. DTD Solo Smiles with the 384. Thank you so much. Trap God Gaming with the 399. Thank you. Nebia Asayas with the 2. Thank you so much. Chris Estrada with the 5. Thank you so much. In case if no one told you, if you click the blue mission banner above the tower, you get sent back here. Gotcha.
Oh,
I assume that.
say, Greg, I got my third fucking 5-star
With the 10, thank you.
relic. Is a gladiator relic, but it rolled with energy recharge, and it makes me
I
sad.
appreciate the love and donations. So, yeah, absolutely. I would be chilling here. Probably by
Yeah,
myself, so it's awesome to be here with
like
you guys.
it could be good, but it's not optimal, obviously.
Not with the Luke or anybody I actually have right now. So.
Tomorrow, right? I can't wait to hear it with giveaway artists. Christopher Gilmore always enjoys streaming and notices the debris forming rings. Yeah.
It's a little shafty, for sure.
Super shit.
I'm waiting for the big hangnail piece up there to finally like suck down.
Relics. All these for no reason. Thanks, bro.
Uh-oh.
Kind of looking forward to doing my Stormblood tomorrow. Actually, what time is it? Oh,
Can you imagine having something like
Let's
the
just see.
Traveler outside?
How do I hard
of the
save?
game? Just having this big thing right
That was
next to you,
not it.
essentially like the moon
got
right
time
freaking
right now.
next to you, and every now and then you just start
are you still in Genshin?
Yep.
Did they do the update?
I haven't gotten
You know what I mean?
a notification saying, "Hey, here's your next 90-day, or
It would
90
never
gem
be
login thing." So I don't know.
Christopher Gilman, thank you so much for the 5.
It could be a little
Dylan
delayed,
Benazzo
to be
with the 5,
honest.
thank you. Stars X with the 5. Jack Miller with the 5. Hunter with S with the 10. Thank you so much. Oh my God. I'm trying to catch up here. This is a good problem to have. Will with the 658. Thank you so much. Tuck with the 5. Thank you so much, man.
At some point, I do need to spend like a
Thank you.
day
Mrs.
just
Wiz with the 384.
grinding out
Thank you.
artifact
Archangel Michelle with the 5.
domains
Thank you.
and
Salty Jello
chests.
with the 399. Thank you. Sergio with the 5. Thank you. Sean.
I'm not really looking forward to that
Thank you.
day.
Brilliant Carter with the 364. Thank you. William Lestrasse with the 499. Thank you. Ahmad Cosplay with the 5. Thank you. Johnny Foster with the 5. Thank you. Christopher Bradley with the 100. Holy hell! Christopher Bradley with the nutty donation. Thank you so much. Love your content, brother. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much for the 100, man. Derek Alden with the 20. Derek, thank you so much, dude. All right. All right, it's about to happen. Traveler, do it. Hit me with a wave of blue, baby. I want to see it again. By the way, big shout out to our dancers, these and our, our deck leader here, our Zombie07, who has been phenomenally moving our hips. Our hips do not lie. And she's putting on quite a show for the rest of these gents. I gotta say, it's been a good time. Good squad, good squad. Doc, oh, easy now, easy. Doc's trying to get in there.
Oh my god, what the fucking random explosions happening right now?
We want those kind of help. Judgment of Bell with a 5, thank you so much. Gaming Nerd with a 5, thank you. Michael Owen with a 5, thank you. Duqua again with a 147, thank you so much. Judgment Bell with the 5. Art Snow with the 20, please shout out Art Snow on YouTube and Twitch. We stream Destiny. Go big shout out to Art Snow. Art Snow? Snow? Got an N in there. Art in Snow. No, thank you for the support. Appreciate you. Good luck with the next season, the next expansion, brother. Schoolboy Pokemon with a 5. Bacon. Yes. Landon Foster with a 10. Love from Yeehaw Neighbor State. Landon Foster, you gotta be from Texas, huh? Yo, thank you so much for the 10. Look about that. Zombie, tell me what's about to happen. It's Heat Boy with a 2, thank you. Alex with a 2, thank you. Sean Pacqual. He said, read this man. Third one I'm sent. Shout out to my boy, my bully crown, Ashik and user. I love you, Aztec. I hope I'm getting that right, man. Punk TV with a 5, thank you. Carbon dioxide poison. It looks to me like the Traveler's trying to build a force field around itself. Could be. Could be. Or it's just trying to literally repair itself. I mean, guys, let's be frank. The Traveler got messed up. I mean, he got really hurt. Yo, Carbon, thank you for the 384. And the Cobb with the 364, thank you. Easy Peasy with a 5, thank you. Lex Jones with a 5, thank you. Billy! Oh my god, Billy with the 100! Billy, thank you so much for the 99.99. Has been a fan of you since D2. You're an absolute beauty. Time makes for life, brother. Yo, thank you so much for the big donation, brother. I appreciate you. Pizza Base with the 2, thank you. Randall Letter with the 5, thank you. Michael Porter with the 5, thank you. John Stoner with the 20. Thank you so much for that, John. Punk TV with the 5, thank you, thank you. Pass this over to Zombie. I was saying, yo, Zombie coming at you hot on the press. We've got $5. Let's go, baby. What is that? What's that in that glimmer conversion? Prompting you to select the mission. Oh, really? Guys, we're in there. We're in the thing right now. We're in the mission. Top of the dog with a 5, thank you. DVD Harbinger with the 10, thank you so much. Scott Campbell with a 5, thank you. Begin Beyond Lights. Justin Atkins, Who Dat Nation, 38 to 3. It was yeah, it was kind of a blowout game, but yeah, big shout out to the Saint. Clay Addison with a 5, thank you so much. Blood Red with the 5, thank you, thank you. Donald Wilson with 100. Holy hell right now. Thanks for keeping me entertained while I watch the Traveler go. Yo, Donald, it's just a chain of entertainment here, you know. I guess I can entertain you. Zombie here is entertaining us. You know, it's just kind of how it goes. Donald, thank you so much for the 99. 99 and 100. I hope you don't mind. I'm going to toss some of this towards Zombie real quick. Get Pools with the 5. Thank you so much. Handful of people.
What is up, guys? Rick Kakas here. Thank you so much for stopping by, and today we are going to be showcasing gameplay of the live event as well as the secret mission that just occurred to end off Season of Arrivals and introduce us to Beyond Light arriving tomorrow with Destiny 2. And so, let's get started. Now, I'm going to shut up here very soon and let you guys experience that for yourselves, but a little bit of background because a lot of people weren't around for this event, and even more people were around but still didn't get to experience it. That's because, oh my goodness, the servers were on fire. There was a small update applied just before this live event started, which kicked everyone out of the game. And when those people tried to get back, it was absolute chaos, filled with tons of error codes, queues that went up in numbers, and just a bunch of problems. Most people would ever put it again, have to wait for the queue again. So it was definitely not a smooth user experience, but I did after hours of trying, getting myself, that's why we're going to be able to showcase this gameplay. So, when and if you actually got in, what the heck happened? Well, in the background, you've actually been seeing gameplay of the Tower of the Traveler from before this live event started. When people loaded it after, as you can see from this image, the Traveler had a glow around it. And then, after a little while of this glow, not really doing too much, a mission popped up, as you can see right here. Players were able to select within the tower this mission tab and start this brand new mission where you go through the last city. So that's what you're going to be seeing in the background gameplay. There's some interesting lines of voice dialogue as well. So I'm just going to let you guys experience that for yourselves. Obviously, I'm taking a little bit extra time to explore the last city, so you can always just fast forward it to so enjoy.
Oh, that's what that thing is?
What thing, right? What thing?
There's that PS5 remote play thing I saw. It says we're updating the PS4's remote play feature now in addition to being able to access your PS4 from a PC or mobile device. Your PS4 can access other consoles via remote play 2 right on your TV. This includes the ability to connect. Yeah. This includes the ability to connect your PS5 and stream a PS5 game to your PS4 so you can play it there.
That's interesting.
Right. That means I can throw this bitch either on my main floor or I can throw it in my bedroom. Obviously things would run slightly different, but...
Oh, it's streamed actually, so it'd be a little bit delayed too.
Mm-hmm. So situational, but really... You think it's just like a reason that you may want to keep your PS4.
So it says the battle pass will end in 0 hours in 0 days. So I'm not sure if we're in the last hour or if my shit's just glitched. Because I just claimed the next tier up, which is hilarious to me actually. We have 8 out of 15 domains already completed. I could cook 20 dishes right now probably. There's gotta be a fucking... There is not a cook station nearby, is there? How much? $20. I'll spend it, I guess. Might as well spend it. Then I'll go cook something, and then I'm done with the kitchen. I'll power up my kitchen a little bit. I don't know, maybe I should hold on to it. Maybe not power up my kitchen, just hold on to it. We don't have really another electrical character, but if I get Fischl and she needs the same things, I guess just hold on to it. I would just like to have a range character at this point.
I still have a lot to do with the group. How about you take a rest while I go back?
I think so. We have to look at the Clee banner and see how much time is left on that.
Well, I just assumed the Clee banner would go away with the battle pass, but I guess maybe
No,
you're
I
right.
think
Totally wrong on that one. How am I getting burned like this? Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Ooh.
Alright, now I'm popping back in here to explain something. So, as you saw, you go through the last stage, then you interact with the door, and this puts you into a new loading area. This is a public space, as evidenced by a different point here. And this is essentially a different view of the traveler that you wouldn't necessarily get to see if you stayed in the tower. So this is basically like another tower space, and just a better view. And you're going to notice, as I go back to the gameplay, that the traveler is getting energy as time continues. These glowing effects get more so, and you'll see me turn around and look at the buildings behind and stuff. You'll see like energy floating into the air. There's like a blur effect on buildings, on gardens, and you also see all the time quickly the reason why everyone is glowing is that in case you missed it, there was a piece of energy quickly makes you really nice.
Oh my god, get the fuck out of here, please. Fuck off, die. Oh, I just raised my adventure ring count. Adventure ring 37, Greg. Still need to do most of Liu. I need to sit down and do that one day. That's what I'm monster. Call of Duty and Dominant is partnered with Burst for a limited edition toothbrush. Interesting. Why? Who knows why?
Let the show begin!
we have it. The secret mission, the live event, and even a little cutscene to end everything off. Of course, accompanied by the contacting Destiny 2 notification constantly, which is very emblematic of what happened today. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, found it interesting. If you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickCactus. That's linked in the description down below. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.
I cannot buy chicken freely. That's interesting. Definitely thought I could. Alright, I think I'm done. Let's go send my people off on a mission. Chicken run. Alright. Alright, guys, I'm probably not getting off.
Yeah, I'm getting off right away as well.
How far did you guys get out of Borderlands?
No, I think it did happen because I logged on the day after and I had that game loaded. I don't know though. I got pretty hammered.
Oh, that's good. My girlfriend got pretty hammered too.
Nice.
No, nice. It's annoying.
Oh, it's terrible. I get it. Okay, let's save games because I'm also going to log off.
Just to throw it out there, I just checked Borderlands 3. There was a download to do, so
Yeah.
I don't know if I got that or not, or you might have already done it. I just did it just in case.
It showed something, but
It was like 3
I'll
gigs.
put it up
It's nothing
real quick.
crazy.
It's fucking peanuts. Yeah, I think it should be for the arms race and the 4th skill and all that shit, I think.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's not giving me an option to download anything, so it must be good.
Alright, what the fuck is this? PS5 remote play. That's on my PlayStation
Yeah.
4. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
I didn't see it on my home screen at first, so I didn't realize that's what you were exactly talking about. I thought you saw like an article or something.
Well, I read the article that described what that was. I saw it and I was like, what the fuck is this? But I'm out of here. Good night.
Alright, man, have a good one. With that, I'll be off too. Good night, stream. Good night, everyone. Thanks for the progress to join. I'll talk to you all later.